Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone for the Great War as Bulgaria. So, things have taken an odd turn. Let's just put it that way. We have joined up with the Central Powers, France and the Ottoman Empire within the Entente. I would say things are looking pretty good for us. Now, I believe we might be 7 days away from a French surrender, if I'm reading this correctly. Because, obviously, we are not losing, right? We're obviously winning the war. It's 35% in our favor, which I would say is pretty good. Okay, we've taken Athens. I want to take over this island. Athens collapsed. Germany assigned a Lend-Lease with us. How many units we got here, too? Okay, that seems pretty good. This has now failed. So I'm guessing France didn't surrender? I don't really know exactly what's happened. I will admit. One of you guys pushing away towards Adana. Not as a spearhead. My apologies. Germany, what do you want to buy? You want to buy more support equipment? I see no reason to say no to you. We're allies after all. By the way, how is Greece not dead? Why is Greece not in a faction? Did I not, not state management tool. Did I not get you to join the Entente? There you go. Okay, Montenegro's collapsed. You have a victory point. You're basically already dead. I think we can basically abandon the Greek lines. Okay, and Austria sent us a single division. I mean, I appreciate it. And I'll definitely send them over to the Ottoman front. Do I have you guys begin to push out now? I think I do. Again, I know equipment is... I mean, it's scarce. Also, we need to actually... sell equipment. Let's actually remove you. I need the artillery back. But I still really do need rifles. That is a major issue for our plan right now. Actually, I'm going to have you on very careful battle plan. Primarily for the whole we don't have any guns situation. Again, we could theoretically buy them from the French, but that's a little silly, right? It's a little silly. Okay, well, I will say, Red Army on this line, go somewhere else. I wonder if I even want any of you over in the, I don't think I want any of you actually in Greece. Greece, for the most part, is already falling apart. We'll take the war propaganda, though, for sure. I mean, France does have a large army. I would say their southern front is definitely the weakest link of the two. When's the Ottoman collapse? They collapse at, 20%. And I'm not too sure. Oh, New Byzantium. Restore Byzantium. Controls all Greek states. Controls. So this is controls. It doesn't say owns. It says controls. Central Albania. Avenios. Reintegrate you. Crusade against the Levant. Return to Africa. You require Central Albania and Avalos. Which is you. Okay. This actually is owned by Italy, technically. But we do need to kill the Serbians. We don't have enough world tension yet. Okay. Claim Macedonia. Southern Dobruja. Claim Nice. I mean, we'll still take all of these for sure. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to do Yes Man. I'm just going to declare war on the Ottomans. Not Yes Man. Wait, not yet. Not Yes Man. It's Allow Diplo. We're just going to declare war on them. Technically, they're guaranteed by the Italians, but we're in a faction with them, so I don't think they can actually join against us. And we're not going to. Albania join the Entente. That's fine. Again, this is controls, right? Controls that region. Okay. Let's push away in this direction. Panama Canal has opened. That is fine. God, a lot of our units are so fucking weak because we have absolutely no equipment for you. Yeah, but again, we do want to take your capital. Claim Macedonia. And Albania's collapsed. Well, we need to... I need to ask... Actually, I need to do yes man here. Because I need you to give me Central Albania. And then... basically... Sorry, Italy. I'm transferring this to myself. What do you do? Set capital. Okay. But I will say that in return, I don't know how... if I can actually even... well, turn off yes man again. Oh, turn it off? Okay. I guess I will just, as like a payment, right? Like, to say that I'm nice. I'm just going to give you a one-time shipment of 400 support equipment. And be like, there we go. That's me paying for this part of Albania. But we do not control all Greek states. Okay, fair enough. But we do control the parts of Albania that we do need. Hold position here. There are a lot of Ottoman troops. Now, I'm not a fan of that for obvious reasons. What do we want to research, huh? 1915 support weapons, as well as 1914 artillery. What do we not have? We actually need convoys. I guess I'll buy 10 off of you. One factory on that seems okay. 1,000 rifles from Siam. I will buy the maximum amount that you have. Get that in 2 deliveries, please. We'll even buy them from Qatar or Bahrain. I don't know which flag this is exactly. Keep, okay, I mean, I'm glad Austria's here to help us out a little bit. My phone is ringing. Okay, just one moment here. Hello. So it's a few days later. Like, genuinely, I think it's been 4 days since the first half of this episode. So, where were we? It's a great question. No convoys. No what are we using our convoys for? We just don't have any. That's not good. Is anybody selling convoys? Like, just hypothetically, Russia's selling convoys. Can I buy all of your convoys, please? No. Why not? What am I spending my factories on? Market contracts. Already buying stuff. Oh, we're already buying convoys. Look at us. I'm just so good at this. Excellent. Okay. I know what I'm doing. And it has definitely not... It's definitely been like five days. Something like that. I apologize. Like, for you, of course, it's been instant. It's been 1 second. But for me, it's been days. Anyways. We need to occupy all of Greek territory. So that we will be able to... Where is it? Here. We want to restore Byzantium. Which requires us to control all of these islands. We need to own Cyprus. So we're probably not going to be able to claim Byzantium until after the war actually concludes. But we're getting there. Let's send half of these troops over to this side of the strait. What do we even do with you? Do we do anything with you? I think the answer is kind of no. Delete this, delete this. I think the Austrians should be able to deal with that well enough on their own. Where's another supply hub? A meter supply hub. I'm glad the Austrians are here to help us out. These units have been spreading themselves out. Let's even go capture maybe like one of these ports. Give a little bit more supplies for our forces. And then if we can take this port, that's another supply hub for us. We bought 5 guns. Not incredible. We're down 20,000 rifles. Okay, don't train these guys. Don't train you. Now we're only down 16,000 rifles. See that? Look how much better that is. Buying you from Siam, buying you from Italy. We're selling this to Spain. Is there anything else we want to sell? I mean, we have so much support equipment. It's basically all we're selling at the moment. Okay, keep you moving along this line. You're at 76, what I would say is looking, I would say, pretty good for us. But I want to take this port. I think that is going to be important for us. Because how's the war against France doing? I mean, the Italian front's basically at a standstill. But there's so many German divisions, I feel like it's got to eventually kind of clear up. I don't know when, but it feels like an inevitability. Like, it's going to happen if we just wait long enough. Is there, like, maybe another Euro supply hub? Let's go see if we can take this province. We have to use armor experts. Russian trade deal gives us a civilian factory. You know what? Claim these. Why not? I want you to be moving your way over to here. I know these units are red. Really not too much we can actually do about that at the moment. 227 howitzers. Can I throw these in here? Can I throw them here? 24, 9 is 85. Okay, so it's actually not that bad. It looks a lot worse than it actually is. 2 divisions on you. You're at 77. And you are a supply hub because you are a port. Let's see if we can maybe meet you over here as well. I put so many units on here. But I do see the Ottomans. They just like not have enough rifles. No, they don't have any guns. I don't have any guns. The Ottomans don't have any guns. Nobody actually has any weapons to actually fight this war with. 65. I do see reinforcements are moving their way over here now. 2 divisions. Germany! Oh, you want to send me 3,000 rifles? Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Germany. I really do appreciate it. Now, if you could just win on one of these fronts, I think that'd be really cool of you. 3 divisions on you. Okay, we do want to take this. The Mozambique crisis. Is that a war between the Portuguese and the British? It is. Okay. Interesting. Will one of those sides join the Entente? I don't know. They might both just stay neutral. Britain is currently fascist. And I don't know exactly what's going on with... What is going on with Portugal? What ideology are you? You were democratic. So we might see the Portuguese join up with the Entente. I don't think it's impossible. How's air support going here? Basically non-existent. I mean, you're really just scout planes. So I don't think you do too much for us. 1916. Might as well research the tank prototype. That sounds fun. We like tanks here. You know what else I like? I like rifles. Will I ever be getting said rifles? It's a great question. I don't know. $89, $91. We got units coming in here. Like, I know supplies are bad, but okay, this looks like it is working. You want to buy 100 support equipment? I say yes to that, absolutely. 94, 95. Can we take one of these supply hubs? It does benefit us a great deal. Because then we can actually supply these units we have in the field. Don't look at how low these units are at right now, though, okay? Just for the time being, ignore the strength of these divisions. It'll all work itself out eventually. Now, are we ever going to go into war with the Russians? I don't know. Like, it's possible, yes. I mean, technically anything's possible. But they're mostly just kind of sticking to themselves. They haven't joined up with the Entente. I mean, Russia and the French did have a falling out. So it makes sense that they maybe wouldn't do anything. Is there another supply hub over here? No. But you guys do have low strength. You're at 72. 77. Like, the numbers are looking interesting, to say the least. You guys also have, like, no equipment, huh? No supplies? If everyone doesn't have guns, then we're basically on an even playing field, right? Like, that makes sense. That makes sense to anybody else? 73, you have no organization. We can maybe try to push here to hit from another angle. We have no supplies either. Okay, get our strength back up a little bit. Push in again. Thing is, we are hitting a river crossing, which is never great. What are we fucking building? We're building military factories? That actually, no, that's still pretty good. I'm still pretty happy with that. 9,000 rifles are missing at the moment. We can buy a few hundred from a handful of smaller countries. U.S. has declared its neutrality. Good. They sent in a cavalry division here, which is a little annoying. What if we, like, move you in this direction? I mean, Ankara's a supply hub. What's your current capital, actually? Current capital's Baghdad? I mean, it's fine. Kind of. But it's a little strange. 92. 35 combat with is pretty fucking bad. Especially when you remember that a lot of our units, or some of our units have like 51 combat with. We have so much political power, man. Support equipment. I mean, you might as well always just take these. I don't see why you never would. Press censorship. It just gives more ideology boost. More ideology boost. Stability goes down. I mean, it's not... I don't want to lose stability. Obviously, that just seems bad. You're not great. We need trains? No. Definitely not. I don't even know what we spend this political power on anymore, man. What about, like, an attaché? Send an attaché to the Germans. There we go. Seems like that could potentially be useful. I mean, it's really here that we want to take. Everything else is not as important. What if we push here? And just extend the combat lines. Okay, Germany's decided to give me more rifles. I'm very, very happy to see that. You're going to hit me here. 90. Again, we just take the supply hub. We take the supply hub. We go home as the world's happiest campers. We have a lot of economic capacity surplus, huh? Now, I don't know how we actually... How do we spend this? Max construction line boost. I guess we need at least one factory actually building stuff, huh? Anyways. You're about to collapse. Pushing across the strait isn't going to work, right? Like, it just seems silly. Like, this is... It's honestly actually not that bad. But it's not really what we're looking for either. How are you not dead? It's because you're a 51 combat with unit. So only one unit can basically ever be in the fight at any given time. Which, I mean, does seem bad. I mean, we're both actually over combat with as well. If we can take another territory, though, we can push in. You're not going to make this actually work. want you pushing in. 50 combat width, 35, get a little bit of reinforcement in there. You're at 99. We're going to take the supply hub. And that should lead to a lot of Ottoman forces running low on supplies. Where's the next supply hub after this? We got one here, one in Ankara. I think we want to push our way down south. I think that is the best route for us. What about you guys over here? I mean, we want to take the port as well. Well, both of those would be absolutely fantastic. And actually, if we can get planes that could also theoretically shoot something, that also might be good. Can I actually do that now? Recon plane? Can I? No, we can only create a variant. We might actually have our first railroad gun. That seems pretty nice. That seems pretty nice. Urbanization. 10 more. Oh, I mean, we get a bunch of civilian factories here, which I am happy to see. So I think we want to take this supply hub. We go 1, 2, and then 3. We'll be able to capture this entire side of Asia Minor pretty quickly. By the way, do we need roads for Byzantium? We might, which puts us in a little bit of an awkward state. But we'll worry about that afterwards. You're at 197. I mean, you can push in. Like, once your initial pushes happen, you'll be looking pretty nice. 93, 94. And I guess you guys can push away towards Ankara now. Ankara's a pretty major city. Is, like, Iraq, is this a core? It is. That is a pain. How's Portugal and, so Britain's won in Africa. That's not a huge surprise. You guys took back Athens? Well, I mean, good for you, but I'm just a little surprised. Okay, America's getting involved in the Mexican conflict. And we're going to try to take these supply hubs. This is a supply hub, even though there's not, like, the little building on it. And again, now that we've captured these major supply hubs, Ottoman forces in Western Anatolia should completely crumble at this point. But I think at least for right now, this is really going to be a good point for us to end off this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.